Hakuna Matata.
No worries, snow flurries. I'm a big ball of gas burning hundreds of miles away.
And they call me Mr. Pig.
And welcome to Ben and Justin Present. Today we're talking about the pride of the Disney remakes, The Lion King.
And when it comes to live-action remakes, this one is not. To be clear, a live-action remake of this movie would, I assume, be similar to Cats? Buttholes or no buttholes?
Preferably with buttholes. First things first, we have to talk about the elephant graveyard in the room. Beyonc, y'all! We got Spirit! But, hey, hold it.
It's trash. It's trash. She did this from her living room.
She did. She did not show up.
With her AirPods in. And that moment where she sings Spirit, you cannot beat that music.
Is that dun, 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 dun.
It's huge.
It's bad because, of course, you know, it's Beyonc. Like, if she's involved, I'm obsessed. I was at a Beyonce music video for a second.
So, Can You Feel the Love Tonight is them fighting over who can do the best riff. Like, we went from Matthew Broderick to Donald Glover. Like, why was it ever Matthew Broderick?
It was iconic. What are you talking about?
You cannot be more white than Matthew Broderick.
He is a white Broadway baby.
John Oliver as Zazu.
I hated seeing that bird talk. You cannot animate a bird to talk. It's like, yank, 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 yank.
None of them have any facial expressions. And it's like, well, of course they don't. You're at a zoo.
It's a National Geographic special. If you make the animals so realistic, how are you supposed to expect young people to fall in love with hot Simba? You know, you can't fall in love with a realistic lion. You can fall in love with an animated hot lion.
When you're right, you're right.
Everything is beige. Everything is sun-splashed and beige. And I was like, ugh.
Perfect example. The bugs.
Oh my god, the bugs.
In the cartoon, you're like, I want to eat that. I want to eat it. And in the live action one, you're like, that's a caterpillar.
Slimy yet dissatisfying. If I'm gonna die in a soapbox, it's Be Prepared. First off, he was not hot. Be Prepared had about as much energy as a middle school band concert, and I mean that. At first I was like, okay, it's gonna build. We're gonna keep building. Shit never built. I was pissed.
Everyone in this movie is great. There's not a bad
Stunning.
actor among them. But then you're
Beyonce.
like, well, thank you. We got the most incredible cast. They are perfect at everything. And then you're like, but then why aren't they?
Thank you so much. That is exactly the feeling I have through most of the live action remakes. And actually, I have a theory. You almost have to be theater for it to work.
The moment that Rafiki finds out Simba's still alive. In the cartoon,
yes.
He lays in the flowers and his BO travels to Rafiki and Rafiki's like, he's here. He's here. And in the live action one, it is a 20-minute film about a dingleberry that travels the lengths of the African desert.
Was this poop?
It goes everywhere. It flies, it's in the thing, and then it goes into a tree, and then an ant
beetle.
That's in the poop, and then an ant's and then the poop breaks, and then it goes away, and then an ant's carrying up a tree, and then Rafiki's like, Simba. Well, thank you everyone so much for watching these videos this week. We are going to be back tomorrow with what, Justin?
We are back tomorrow with 101 Dalmatians to get you ready for Cruella. We are so pumped.
We will see you tomorrow with your spots on.